Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hey, my name is Rebecca, Becky, Bex, whatever you like to call me, and welcome to my declutter series. So in this series, I'll be going through every single makeup item, so what I'll be keeping, what I won't be keeping, and what will be going straight in the bin. Now, just a little disclaimer before we start this video, 90% of my makeup is extremely old, and 90% of it is discontinued. None of this makeup is sent from PR. I bought all of this makeup myself, so I don't get sent any PR whatsoever. Any makeup which I don't want to keep will be going straight in the bin. I know that's a humongous waste, but where the makeup is so old anyway, I don't feel comfortable passing it on to someone else when I've had it for such a long time. So I really hope you guys enjoy this declutter series. If you do and you enjoy my content in general, please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit that notification bell so you get notified by all of my future videos. Follow me on Instagram, where I tend to post my YouTube content and all my random content and fun content here and there. So get yourselves comfortable, like myself, grab yourself a drink, grab yourself a snack, and let's get started with the series. Hiya guys, so in today's video I'm going to be doing concealers. Now please excuse my nails. I'm not the greatest at nails. I tried sticking on some nail stickers and they're a bit wonky. The table is extremely dirty, so I do apologise for that. Right, if you're probably wondering what these concealers are sitting in, these actually came from Makeup Revolution drawers. Do you remember the makeup chest of drawers they brought out like a few years ago? I'll insert some pictures on screen so you guys know what I mean. So I'm going to put these two down on the floor for now. And we'll start with this one first. Let's say this side I'm going to throw away, and this side is what I'm going to keep. So yeah, like I said, please excuse my table. I know it's disgusting. Okay, right. Oh gosh, where do I begin? Okay, let's start with this one here. So this is the e.l.f. concealer. This is the very old e.l.f. concealer. This is where they've got the concealer and highlighter, and this was in the shade Light to Glow. So I'm just going to give this a quick sniff. Oh dear God. No, that smells horrible. And yeah, the highlight side's not too bad, but I mean, e.l.f. brought out those new concealers anyway, the camo concealer and the new hydrating concealer, so I don't think they even make this anymore, and it smells really bad, so I'm going to put that in the throwaway side. Oh my gosh, how old is this? This is the Revolution, the Matte Effect Conceal, Cover and Conceal, and this is in the shade 02 Fair. Oh my gosh, this is probably the first ever stick concealer Revolution ever brought out. Let's see if I can give it a quick swatch. You can see, yeah, see, that's not really fair, to be honest. It's a very yellow undertoned concealer. Put that in a maybe pile. I'll put that just in the middle there. Okay, oh gosh. Okay, do you yeah, literally, gosh. This is the Gosh Cosmetics concealer, and this is their color correcting concealer, and this is in a green shade. So this is great for like redness, that kind of thing. Doesn't smell off, but I know I've had this for a really long time, and yeah, the texture's gone quite lumpy on this, so yeah, I'm gonna have to say hasta la vista to this one, I'm afraid. Now this one here, this is the Too True 3-in-1 concealer. Now, if you guys don't know what Too True is an extremely affordable brand. I believe this concealer only cost £1. It's really affordable. They used to sell it in Superdrug like many years ago, but I find this concealer's not that got good of a coverage. I know they've done better concealers, Too True have, so it doesn't smell off. Oh, I don't know what to do. This is so hard. Yeah, I might chuck this one away and buy a new concealer from Too True. Yeah, I might chuck this away and buy a new one from them. Now, the Revolution Heartbreaker concealer. This one's in the shade Custard. I really like this concealer, and don't get me wrong, the doe foot applicator is absolutely adorable. I don't know if you guys can see, but it's like a heart shape. It's so cute, but the only thing I don't like about the applicator is you have to keep dipping it in and out just to get any product. So, but I really generally like this concealer, so I am definitely going to be keeping that. And it's not that old either, so I should definitely be keeping that. Oh my gosh, the Gosh Cosmetics High Coverage Concealer. Oh my god, if you want full coverage, this is full, and this is in the shade Ivory 02. Can you see that's kind of spreading a lot there? There's a lot spreading there. I am keeping that. That's not that old either. I really like this one, but a little bit goes a long way with this one. So yeah, I am going to be definitely keeping that one. Right, so this one is the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Conceal and Contour. This is the shade C2. This for under my eyes, oh my gosh, it dried my under eyes to death. If you've got oily eyelids and stuff, you would absolutely love this concealer. For eyeshadow primer and to carve my eyebrows, this is a blessing. So I'm going to keep this, but I'm going to put this in a separate pile because I'm going to use this with my eyeshadow primers. So I'm going to keep this with my eyeshadow primers. So I'm going to keep that aside. Oh my gosh, this is another e.l.f. concealer. As you can see, this is so old. It's in the shade Light Beige. I think this is probably one of the first concealers e.l.f. brought out or something, but I think I remember this one smelling really nice. Yep, it smells like sweets. It does smell like sweets. It's got like a peachy undertone to it, so it's good for like colour correcting under the eyes or for deeper eyes, but like I said, they brought out those new concealers, so I don't really need to keep this, so this can go in the bin. We have another concealer from Makeup Revolution. Oh my gosh, this is the Focus and Fix Liquid Concealer. This is in the shade 03 Light. Like I said, they brought out some brand new concealers as it is, so yeah, this can go in the bin as well. And this one here, which the writing is coming off, this is the Barry M All Night Long Full Coverage Concealer. This is in the shade 02 Oatmeal. Really nice concealer, not had any issues with this. And this one's like not as old either, so this I'm going to keep that one. As you guys know, I have been absolutely hyping about this concealer, even though you can't buy it anymore, but I absolutely love this. The Essence All About Matte High Coveraging Concealer in O Matte Ivory. I love this. I'm definitely not throwing it away. I love this. I'm going to use it until every last drop is gone. Absolutely love this concealer. Keeping that. I know it's discontinued, but I really don't care. I love it for eye primer. I love it for my eyebrow. I just love it. Absolutely love it. For non-makeup days, it's just great. It's full coverage. It does what I want it to do. Oh my gosh. Miss Sporty. Do you guys remember Miss Sporty? I used to be able to buy it in Superdrug. Can't buy it anymore in there. It's discontinued. Still a very nice colour. Yeah, I'm going to keep this one. Oh my gosh. Do you remember these concealers back in the LA Girl Pro Conceal? This is a colour correcting one. This one is in the shade Orange Conceal. Yep, I'm going to keep this one. A little goes along. I've still got loads in the tube because you need the smallest amount. It is so pigmented. Now, this one, this is my Kiko one, the Soft Focus Concealer. This was meant to be a dupe for the Touche Eclat. There we are, the Touche Eclat. I think I said that right. Touche Eclat. They don't make this in Kiko anymore. They brought out a new one with I think it's a black packaging, I think. Well, back when I used to work there, I think they used to have a black, they've got one in a black packaging now. I remember loving this. It's not full coverage by any means. So to cover up dark circles, it didn't really cover it up, but it gave it a really nice brightening effect. So under color correcting, this is really lovely. So going to keep this one. Right, so I've got this one here. This is the EX1 Delete Fluid Concealer, and this is in the shade 1.0. Love this concealer. This is full coverage. This is a really good concealer, and it didn't make my under eyes cakey or anything, so no, I'm definitely going to be keeping this one. Now this one, this is Fusion Beauty Colour. This concealer I bought from, God, like 99p store when it was open. Now they've gone bust now because Poundland bought them out. But gosh, I remember buying it from there ages ago. I can't remember what I thought of it. Haven't used it in many years. Oh God, it does smell really horrifically bad. So this, never heard this brand anyway. It's called Fusion Beauty. But yeah, this is that's going in the bin. Love this concealer. This is the Pro Base Full Coverage Concealer. This is by MUA. I'm in the shade 110. Very affordable brand, and they've just become 100% vegan, which is amazing. Definitely keeping this. Really like this concealer. Oh, this is my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. It's in the shade 15. This looks old. Really empty anyway, innit? I mean, I could probably get a few drops out, but I might just try and use this up and then get rid of it. It doesn't smell off. It's still a nice colour. Yeah, I think I'm gonna use this up and then I'm gonna throw it away. Love this concealer. Oh my gosh, the Bourjois Radiance Reveal Concealer in 01. Oh my gosh, love this concealer. Got no words to say for it. Love this one. Love, love, love. I'm going to be keeping this one. CC Color Corrector corrects dullness. So this one is by Primark's brand. And this was like a color corrector kind of thing. Yeah, I'm not really going to keep this because I don't really use this at all. And yeah, I think it's kind of old anyway. So yeah, I'm going to throw this one away. Okay, that one is now empty. I'm just going to grab my next little box now. We can now move on to the next one. So I have this one. This is the Revolution Conceal and Define Infinite Concealer. So this is pretty much the same. The Conceal and Define, like it did cover up everything, but it was a little bit drying as well. Great for spot correcting around my face and stuff. But I will use this for like priming my eyes and stuff like that. So I will be keeping it for that reason. So it's going to go next to my Conceal and Define. Now this one, this is by MUA. They still make this, the Hide and Conceal Stick Concealer. This one is in the shade Natural. I use this to death. As you can see, there's only that much left. Because I had this phase where I used to wear just stick concealer on my face, blend it out and use setting powder, and that's it. I called it a day and just went out like that. And my sister used to love it. She was like, oh my god, what are you wearing on your face? I said, literally, it's this one. I used to wear this with setting powder. It's quick for easy, on the go, no foundation required, really good. So, yeah, it doesn't smell off, and I should really be using this up because look, there's only the tiniest little bit left. So, even though it is getting quite old, and I really should probably throw it away, but I'm going to use it up. So like I said, there's only the tiniest little bit left and I might as well just use it up. The same with that Maybelline concealer, I might as well just use that up. So we have this one here, the Revolution Fast Base Concealer in C1. I love this. I'd say medium coverage, but it's really nice. Doesn't dry my under eyes, really, really brightening. So I'm going to keep this one. That's if I don't want a full coverage concealer. Now, this is by Double 7. This is the Saved by the Gel Super Gel Concealer. This is in the shade Fair. Now, when I bought this for testing Double 7 makeup video, I was really confused because I bought the shade Fair, but you guys can see, that's not fair, is it? Literally, that's not fair. You know, that is dark. In fact, that is more colour correcting than anything else. So I'm keeping it. I have the Revlon Colorstay Concealer. This one is in the shade, oh, it's small writing. This one's in the shade Fair. I really like this concealer. I think it's good coverage. It's a very small applicator, just like the old ones were. The colour is really nice as well, so I'm going to be keeping this because this is not even that old anyway. Now, L'Oreal Perfect Matte True Match Concealer. I am in the shade 1.N Ivory. This concealer, I'd say, is not the most full coverage concealer I've used, but it's great for brightening under the eyes, especially with a banana powder. If you put this with like a banana powder, if you're baking, you would love this. But I generally do like this concealer. It doesn't dry my under eyes out. Great for a colour correcting thing. So I'm going to be keeping hold of this. God, I need to be more brutal, don't I? Oh, okay. This one, as you can see, is completely coming out. Let's push you back down there. This is the e.l.f. Long Weight Concealer Stick, and this one was in the shade Fair to Light. I absolutely adored this concealer. I really liked this concealer, but for spot correcting and stuff, this was so nice. But the packaging's falling apart, and I don't think you can get this anymore. And I've got kind of a few other concealers, so yeah, I think I'm gonna have to. Oh, I don't know. Oh, because I really did like this, but I know it's really, really old. I'll put this in the maybe pile. This, I love this. This is the Lottie London Got It Covered concealer. This is in the high coverage and concealer in the shade Shell. I don't like the applicator on it because you have to squeeze a lot of product to get it out. I don't feel like there's a lot of product in here anyway, but I really like this concealer. I really like it. I like the product. I really do like it. I'm going to be keeping hold of that. I'm going to be using that whole up. So we have this one here. This is the Max Factor Radiance Lift Long Lasting and Radiance Concealer. This is in the shade Oh Fair. I really like this concealer. And it's got a little sponge applicator on the end. Yeah, it doesn't smell off or anything. I find this a dupe for like the Charlotte Tilbury, you know, like her concealer that she has, because her one's got like the little dot on the end as well. So I'm going to keep hold of this, and that's not old either. Oh, my Kiko Skin Tone Concealer in 02. Oh, back in the days when I used to work there. Oh, I loved this concealer. It's very tiny. Oh, I used to love this concealer. I remember the 02 sold out so quickly because it was like, here's that yellow undertone. Yeah, definitely keeping that. Hands down keeping that. Right, the MUA Pro Base Prime and Conceal Colour Correcting Cream. This is in the peach tone. I don't really need to keep this because, like I said, I've got like other concealers as it is. I don't really need to keep this, so that can go in the bin. And it's very old as well. The Collection Primed and Ready Anti-Blemish Concealer in C2. Don't use this for my eyes, I use this for my face because it's got witch hazel in it, which is meant to help with blemishes on the skin because it's got like witch hazel in the centre. Don't know if you guys can see. Hang on. Yeah, you see that green little dot? You can't really smell the witch hazel, but it's really good for blemishes. So I'm keeping hold of this one. Oh, my Body Shop. This is the 3-in-1 concealer. I think all the writings come up. The all-in-one concealer in 01. This is so creamy. This is the creamiest concealer stick I have. It's so creamy on the skin. And it's really nice, actually. It's not drying either. I have to push it down sometimes. It doesn't retract down properly. But really like this one. So I'm going to keep this one. My Nip and Fab concealer in the shade 01. This is very yellow. Not too sure where to keep this on. I mean, it's very yellow. But I do remember liking this in the video. So I'm going to keep this one. Sorry, I'm not being very rueful, am I? Okay. The B by Superdrug concealer. This is the Flawless Concealer in Light. In Fair. Definitely going to keep this. Really like this concealer. So I'm going to be keeping this one. Right, now we are down to the last one. Okay, so this one here, this is the Wet n Wild Concealer, and this one's in the shade Light Ivory. I really liked this concealer. I quite like this one. No, it doesn't smell off or anything, it just smells the same. I'm going to be keeping this one. This one here, this is the Superdrug BB Eye Cream, and this is the 5-in-1 in the shade Light. They don't make this anymore in Superdrug. I know for a fact this is discontinued. And yeah, it smells really off. And that's definitely not light. This can just go in the bin. This is an OMG, isn't it? It's the Collection Lasting Perfection Ultimate Wear Concealer. And I've got the shade Cool Medium 2. Not suitable for under my eyes because it's a bit too dark. But on the face, definitely keeping this. See if it does. Let's make sure it doesn't smell off. Nope, doesn't even smell off either, so I'm keeping that. That was very first full coverage concealer ever. This one here, this is the Illuminating Touch Brightening Concealer. This is also by Collection in 2 Natural. Personally, I don't wear this anymore, and why do some of these concealers smell of cheese? Is that just me? I don't really use this concealer anymore. This is the Flower Light Illuminating Full Coverage Concealer, and this is in the shade shade Fair. Now, when I first applied this, I really liked it. And then all of a sudden I thought, does my under eyes look like a very strange colour? Because this is crossed between yellow, but pink? I don't get it. See, as I'm blending it out now, unless actually it might be oxidizing actually, because I put this under my eyes and I thought, oh, it's actually quite pink. So I think I'm going to use this for my face and not my under eyes. So I'm going to be keeping that just for the face. The LA Girl Pro Conceal. Oh my gosh, I bought this in London before they brought it out to Beauty Bay. This is in the shade Porcelain. Oh my gosh, OMG, love this concealer. Full coverage, does what I want it to do. Brilliant concealer. Keeping this. This is by Essence, the Stay All Day 16-hour long lasting concealer. And this one's in the shade 20 Soft Beige. Doesn't smell off. I'm not too sure if you can get this concealer anymore. I'm not entirely sure. It's a nice colour. I think I remember liking this concealer. I do remember liking it. So I'm going to keep this one, even if you can't buy it anymore. I'm still going to keep it. This one by Essence. Oh my gosh, the writing is completely gone off. But it's the Essence Stay Natural Concealer. And this one's in the shade Soft Beige. Yeah, this one doesn't have a smell to it. I love Essence products. They are so affordable. Yeah, I don't really wear this concealer. And the writing's coming off. So yeah, I think this is time to say goodbye to this one. I know majority of these products need to say goodbye. But some of them I'm just going to either use up. Or, you know, use it for other purposes. You know what I mean? So this one is the Rimmel Match Perfecting Concealer. This one's in the shade 010 Ivory. I know they brought this out in a different packaging now. So this is the old packaging. But they still make this product, but this is in the new packaging. I remember liking this concealer, but the downfall is you get more air than what you do product. Which is such a shame, because I really like this. But they give you more air, which is such a shame. But, oh, hang on. Nope, doesn't smell off, so yeah, I'm gonna use this up. This one is by Primark. This is the PS My Perfect Colour Liquid Concealer, and this one is in the shade Porcelain. Now remember, well, for one, it is a gorgeous colour. It's suitable for my under eyes, but this is not full coverage by any means necessary. So what I'd do is I'd mix this in with a full coverage concealer or a medium one. Even just like a bit of colour correcting, and put this underneath, and this works really well with that. So a little bit of colour correcting. I know you're probably thinking, yeah, but Rebecca, you've got to have a full coverage concealer to cover up the colour correcting. But I use the tiniest little bit and mix it in with this, and it does work. I just can't wear this on its own. So I'm keeping it for that reason. This one is by Beauty UK. This is the Conceal and Correct Liquid Concealer. Now this one is also in a light shade as well. Number 1, so this is meant to be the lightest one, but personally, it's very orange undertone. This is really orange. So like I said, I'd use this for a colour corrector, but not necessarily under my eyes. So I'm going to keep that for that reason, because it is a nice concealer and it does blend out really nicely. It's not like too much colour correcting. It's just enough. So keeping that one. I've got 2 left. We have the Makeup Gallery Hide and Cheek Natural Coverage Concealer. This is in the lightest shade. It's in the shade Ivory. Yes, I like this concealer. I like to use this for the face mainly. I like stick concealers for the face, so I like this one for that. And last but certainly not least, we have the George Makeup line. This is the Illuminating Concealer in the shade Light. You can buy this from Asda. It's probably selected Asdas only that do the makeup line. I remember liking this, testing this in the Asda makeup video. I remember liking this. I really, really do. Sorry, I haven't really clicked it up. That's why there's not much coming out. But I remember liking this, so I'm definitely going to be keeping this one. Right, guys, so these are all the concealers I am going to be keeping. And these are the concealers I'm going to be throwing away. I decided to throw away this one. And I'm going to be keeping this one. So that's what I've decided to do with those ones. So yeah, I've just decluttered my concealers. I hope you guys are really enjoying my declutter series. If you are, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so you get notified of all my future videos. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram. Link is in the description bar below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye, guys.